So I just finished at the gym. I forgot to check in with you guys beforehand because I was like half asleep, but I'm heading home now. I'm gonna get ready, go take my cousins to their appointment. Hey guys, so I'm obviously back from taking my cousins. Sorry I didn't check in before, we were running kind of late, which was really bizarre, and this is how bipolar Miami traffic can be. So sometimes it takes us an hour and a half to get there. Sometimes it'll take 45 minutes, even leaving the same time. It's so bizarre. So today we were running a little late, but we still got there with plenty of time. It's kind of crazy. On the ride back, my cousin started coughing, like that cough, and I was like, oh no. Like we hadn't even gotten on the expressway, so it couldn't have been like stop and go traffic or whatever, and I was like freaking out. I was so nervous, and I swore that I smelled vomit, I swore. So when we got back, I was so scared to open the back door. Opened it, nothing. I'm literally traumatized from last week. I'm gonna share something completely random with you guys, only because I can't be the only one that struggles with this. If you live near nature, you have pests, and a lot of people struggle with ants specifically. We have a variety of different ants that kind of infiltrate the home at different times of the year. You guys have seen I have a canal, so the possibility of having zero pests ever is not gonna happen. It doesn't mean that your house is dirty or anything like that. It's just when temperature changes, animals and insects look for cozy places to hang out. I would say around this time last year, maybe a little earlier in the year, we had like a major black ant problem. You know, not those like silly like black ants that kind of just like all over the place. And we actually I had another problem with them in my room. There's like, I guess, an opening at my window. And I have always been big on not using insecticides and pesticides and all that stuff because it's so toxic to you. So I saw this ant problem, and I Googled and I tried all the natural stuff. I tried cinnamon, which, you know, it is still worth trying because when I was in Gainesville, I had a huge ant problem, and all I did was literally put little things of foil with cinnamon on it, ground cinnamon, and they all disappeared. It doesn't kill them, it just deters them. So that worked there. So I was like, okay, let me try that. The cinnamon itself didn't work. So then I looked up and someone said use cinnamon sticks. And what was the other thing they said? I think they said star anise. So I purchased it. Mind you, on Amazon, you can only purchase like large bulk amounts. I purchased it, I bought these little satchel bags, and I made these little satchels. They smelled nice, but they did nothing for the ants. My breaking point. It takes a lot for me to get to this point. I'll never forget this. I opened up a package of Pop-Tarts. So excited, it was the last package of Pop-Tarts. Super pumped about them. I mean, they weren't like Pop-Tarts. I think they were like the more natural. I don't know if it's Annie's or Nature's Path or one of them. Opened it up, full of black ants. And I just went, whoo! And I like threw it. Because that's like terrifying when you're like expecting a Pop-Tart and there's something else. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Like you're not expecting it to be infested with ants, you know? That was the final straw for me. Started Googling. I didn't want to spray my house or anything like that. So long story short, I don't even know why, like most of you guys have probably clicked out of this video because if you don't have the ant problem, you don't understand what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to share something because the ants are back, not the black ants, but now we have these little red ants, which we've had before. So I just wanted to share something that works. This works. And I personally think it's kind of a less toxic option than spraying your house or some of the other solutions, especially if you have pets. These. They're Taro. This is not sponsored by Taro. Let's be honest. But if you want to sponsor me, I live by a canal, like, call me. It's a liquid ant baits. They kills all common household ants, pre-filled and ready to use. So basically how this works is rather than like spraying around, you know, on top of the ants or whatever, it's like these little, it's kind of like if you've ever had those little like roach little houses. I don't personally think they work, but whatever. Very similar. You cut off the bottom and like they can get inside, but as long as you don't like, tip it over, the liquid won't come out. So just keep it like horizontal like that. And so inside of here, I believe is borax, which was one of the solutions I saw online, but I don't want to be handling borax. I don't want to be like getting it on me or anything like that. This is like the cleanest, simplest way to do it. So they'll go in here, and sometimes what they'll do is they'll go in here and then they'll go and die off somewhere else, or they like, I don't know if they somehow like kill off their buddies or whatever, or if they're gluttonous, sometimes they just die straight up in here because they're just like soaking it all up and then they're like dead. I know it's terrible, whatever. Some people might have issues with killing insects. I personally don't see a use for ants. I'm sure they have a purpose. Not saying they don't, but if they're becoming a nuisance and they're literally infesting all your food or whatever, unless you're a Rockefeller, maybe you can afford to throw away food all the time. I personally can't. I find it to be annoying when I'm trying to cook something on the counter. Like, it takes a lot. If I see one or two, I won't put something like this out. It's when there's a lot of them when I'm like, okay, when I can't like cut a piece of lettuce without ants like all over the place, that's where I draw the line. So if you're looking for a solution, I'll link this in the description box because it's not very expensive at all. And basically you just, once it's like either filled up with ants or you don't see any more ants for a while, you just toss this. Be careful when you throw it out. Personally, I would probably put it inside of a empty laundry bottle, something that has a really good twist top. You don't want to just like toss it in the trash because if you live anywhere that has any sort of wildlife and they get into the trash cans, they will die if they try to eat that. And I believe that it's got like a sweet flavor, so it can be tempting. So try to throw it away in something that's like difficult for them to get to if you care about the animals, which, you know, you may not like ants, but maybe you like raccoons. They're cute little bandits, trash bandits. Anyway, so I have yesterday's vlog uploading. I don't know if I mentioned that, so that's great. I've got another 2 hours before I have to get to work. So I'm like, should I put makeup on and try to look nice? Or should I edit? Probably gonna edit. And I don't know why, but my internet is super slow today with this upload. I hope you guys weren't annoyed by me mentioning this. I figured in these daily vlogs, I mean, it's a daily vlog, so this is what's going on in my life. I've got ant problems. This is like real life. And then I can give solutions for it rather than, you know, I'm not gonna do a dedicated video on how to get rid of ants, but if you're looking for a solution, this is a great option. Especially if you have like ants in your kitchen or in your bedroom or something that you're trying to get them away from, you just put it like let's say in the kitchen, you would put it like on the other side of the counter, you know, so they stay away from like the area that you would use. And I'm telling you, I put one down yesterday and I haven't seen many ants. The only ants I've seen are the ones that are hitting up the little area thing. Thankfully, knock on wood, I haven't had an infestation of those big fire ants in my house. Thank God. But I know they're literally right outside. One of the plants that my mom has, literally right outside of the door, has a crap ton of fire ants. I don't know why. It's so weird. I went to water the plants yesterday and so many of the plants have all kinds of like flies living in them and bugs and stuff like that. This is why I don't like having so many plants because like they give haven for insects and like every time I water the plants, I feel like I'm getting bit by stuff. It makes me crazy. If any of you guys are gardeners, let me know what I could do to prevent, I don't even know what kind of bugs they are. They're not like mosquitoes, although there are some mosquitoes more because obviously when you're watering plants, there's moisture and there's like breeding ground for mosquitoes, which again is another stupid idea. But if you guys have any ideas of what there's little flying ones, like little itty bitty flying ones, and there's the fire ants that are hanging out on this one plant. Indoor plants, I don't mind. If you guys watch a really old vlog, I think it's called Cultivating Life or something like, those are the plants that I got at Home Depot in that vlog. Granted, I've almost killed them multiple times and my mom will come in town and she'll save them, but I'm trying to get better by putting it on my to-do list. I also want to address some questions you guys have been asking, and I see the comments and I'm usually in the middle of something and I forget to comment back and then I forget which video is on or whatever. So some questions I've been getting. Have you done your microblading retouch? I haven't. It's super overdue, to the point that I'm like, should I even bother doing it? Ugh. I know I should, but my issue with doing it right now is that I don't know if it'll be healed in time for a trip that I have to go on. So I don't want to look crazy for that. And then also my birthday's right after, so I don't want to look crazy for my birthday. So maybe I'll do it the week after my birthday, but that's already, I think, 4 months. And you're supposed to do it 2 months. And also part of me is kind of putting it off because it was so painful. It was so painful. And I've heard that the retouch is even more painful. Not for everybody, but for whatever reason, I'm just a lot more sensitive. I don't know why. So yeah, that's one question I've been getting. What else? I feel like there was another one that I kept getting, but I can't remember. It literally was in my mind and I forgot about it. Well, back to editing. So I'm heading to work now. I pretty much finished the giveaway video. I just need to tweak it a little bit, add some music, so that should be up sometime this evening. Yesterday's vlog is still taking another 40 minutes to upload, but it'll be up soon. Heading to work now. I will see you guys later. Hey guys! So I got home from work early. Because I got home from work early, I was able to swing by my mailbox and planned on unboxing everything. But the traffic was so bad on the way back and the lights were so long that I might have opened 2 out of 3 packages. I'm sorry. But we'll still show you. I was so bored. First one was from Color Science. I never know how to say that. I love how they always do a handwritten note. I super appreciate handwritten notes with my name. It says, Alina, we hope these products keep you both glowing and protected this summer. First one is a brush-on sunscreen. It fights skin aging, mess-free powder, media on-the-go protection, SPF 50. You guys know, SPF 50 makes me so happy. And it has zinc as one of the products. Someone told me recently that if it doesn't have zinc, then it's not really that effective. Okay, and then there's a bronzing perfector. It's a 3-in-1 face primer. It offers a radiant bronze glow. It's got SPF 20, which is not amazing, but still pretty good. And it's water resistant. You may think, well, if I'm gonna go into the pool, I'll put actual sunscreen, but water resistant, that's also useful if you are sweating a ton. And then they also include their Sun Forgettable, which is their broad spectrum SPF brush on sunscreen, again with zinc. What's interesting is these are all powders. You guys might remember that they had that powdered color corrector palette. I also got a package from e.l.f. I didn't even notice this when I opened it. You know. And then they included their Expert Liquid Eyeliner, which I haven't tried. Their Eyelid Primer, which I haven't tried. And 2 eyeshadow duos, which I don't think I've ever tried e.l.f. eyeshadows, so that's pretty cool. And the last box is from Derma E. You guys know I love some Derma E. Oh, they included a little headband. So this is their Rose Cleansing Oil. I've actually heard really, really good things about this. And their Microdermabrasion Scrub. Citrus Oil Blend and Dead Sea Salt. I think this is either different packaging or it's a different formulation, or both. Man, this is like heavy. So it's Citrus Oil Blend and Dead Sea Salt. I want to try this sooner rather than later. So what I love about Derma E is when they send a package, they always send like a new product with like a tried and true product usually, which I like. Because a lot of times PR packages are just new products or whatever, but it's nice when brands send, you know, tried and true products because chances are they're products that we love as well. So it's nice to get like a re-up or even, you know, extras for giveaways and things like that. So because I'm home early, good likelihood that that giveaway video will go up today. And I already went to the gym today, so I don't have to worry about trying to fit that in. That's the best part about going to the gym in the morning. It totally sucks, but crossed off the list for the day. Today's vlog is going to be really, really long because I just, my little ant infomercial and then the unboxing. It's like too much going on. Let's stop chatting. All right, it's 9:30. I'm exhausted. I probably could have gone to sleep when I got home, to be honest. And I've been fighting it ever since. So I'm gonna attempt to go to sleep this early. Let's see what happens. Normally if I fell asleep this early, I would wake up at midnight or something and be wide awake. But because I have been slowly kind of moving towards being a morning person, maybe it'll work. Let's say I get in bed by 10, I'm hoping to be asleep by 11. This is how it works, right? Like you end up doing it. So tomorrow I don't have to be at work that early, but I'm still going to go to the gym early, like 6:37 I think. Just because I want to keep, like even if I came back and took a little nap, I just want to keep that initial waking up early. Because I'm finding it's also even easier for me to get up with my alarm and all of that. I finished up the giveaway video. I'm having trouble compressing it into a file. I'm trying one more time. Seems like it's doing something. So then I just need to create the thumbnail and the video description. So it should be up by tomorrow for sure. And then I'll probably shoot to have my May favorites up by Friday. Actually, if this video finishes compressing, I will probably leave it uploading tonight because I know how long it's going to take to upload. That way it's like ready to go once I do the other stuff. Because the uploading is really what's the longest part. Should be able to finish the other stuff tomorrow morning after the gym. I like having really productive mornings. I've really created like a routine. Come back, I watch MSNBC, Morning Joe, which never really was a big fan of their show when they were kissing orange man's butt. But now that they've turned on him, seeing the light, they're very enjoyable to watch. So it's like my routine. I come back from the gym, I put that on my computer, and do my stuff. Very, very fun. So I've been liking that routine. I love sleep, but we'll get to sleep. We'll get to sleep for sure. My concern is that after my surgery, since I won't be able to exercise, how can I keep up that routine? I probably won't be able to. We might have to start this all over again in a month. Whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.